It's too late. You can't teach no old dog new tricks.
You learn how to shoot threes in your when you was 35.
I've never seen a player that well defensively that was this bad on all. This is literally not there, bro.
So you were saying you can beat me in one-on-one. Can you beat Rudy one-on-one?
Hell yeah, because we said only jumpers.
Oh my.
Defensive
Only
player.
jumpers. You think
And
that
he's
could be?
72.
Hey, Rudy out here fading away.
He
with
just
your
hit a
kid.
fadeaway last game.
Bro, that nigga hit one fadeaway in 20 years. I'm not going for that, bro. You gotta beat UD first. UD talking crazy, man.
He is
You know what I'm
talking
saying?
crazy.
UD talking crazy. I heard UD say he'll whoop you, bro. He ain't even blink.
He did blink. He was like, man.
Hey, dog.
Welcome to the greatest podcast ever, Above the Rim, with your boy Dwight Howard, where we hear no evil, see no evil, and speak no evil. We got another crazy episode for you guys today. And oh my God, before we get started, I could have sworn. Y'all seen that?
No, I ain't even looking, bro. Already.
Oh my God. Yeah,
You been getting moved with that for 2 months.
I know, hey, I thought it was the haircut was going to make them stop looking, but I still keep getting them. But before we start the show, man, everybody drop a like, hit the subscribe button, and write a comment, see what you want us to talk about on the show today, man. We got Jersey Moo in the building. Jersey, stand up, man.
Hey, man, Jersey looking good out there today,
Jersey
Moo.
looking good.
Jersey putting on, man. He got Jersey on both sides
On
of
both sides,
teams.
so
bro.
he just really going, he really
don't care
like.
who win, for real.
He don't care. He
It's
don't really
crazy.
care. He don't really got no favors in this one.
He don't, bro.
Yeah,
He ain't got
this
no
one-
favorites.
This one,
It's out of pocket.
it's a toss-up.
But while we talking about Jersey, I'm going to tell y'all the phrase of the day.
What's that?
Never underestimate Luka. That's the phrase of the day.
That's out of pocket, bro.
What you mean?
Hey, listen.
Wait,
if we
hold
gonna
up.
talk, we gotta get into it. What you want to say?
He got to introduce Snipe. He done-
Oh yeah,
Snipe,
yeah.
like,
Why we skipping my
Ah,
introduction,
no,
bro? What's
no,
going
I wasn't
on?
the Fulton Sniper.
I'm sorry, you
Full
guys.
sniper's out of
Man,
pocket,
listen,
bro.
man. I didn't want to say the Jersey or the Fulton Sniper. I was giving him his respect.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying?
Heard you.
He the shoe sniper.
Oh,
Sniper. He
okay, I take that one.
He's searching for the best
Okay,
shoes.
I'll take
and
that.
No, he's searching
I'll
for
take
the
that.
worst
Hey.
shoes and he's shooting them
That's-
bitches.
No, he's shooting the best shoes and wearing the worst ones.
I'll take that. That's out of pocket. All right, man. Let's dive into it. A lot of y'all was mad at me because I said some things about the Dallas Mavericks defense, but they stood the test of time. Okay, Dallas defeated the Timberwolves tonight, 108-105, and that game went down to the wire. Dallas only made 6 threes, and they shot 24% from three-point, and they still got able to get the W. Luka dropped 33 to match Kyrie's 30 points. Is this the best Western Conference Finals we've seen in a while, fellas?
Every Western Conference Finals be good, but this is a
Yeah.
really good Western Conference Finals. I'll tell you why. Like, these are two teams that a lot of people underestimated. But Dallas, Luka, Kyrie, the rest of the squad, man, like I said, Luka, I'm sorry, that's the phrase.
Luka
of the
cold,
day.
man.
He cold.
He cold.
He had like 20 points in the fourth quarter.
No, and let me say, I did not mean they couldn't play defense. Okay, so let me clean that up. I thought that their defense wasn't going to be a good match for Minnesota. I felt like Minnesota bench was way deeper,
Yeah.
and what Minnesota usually does, how they usually capitalize, would work against a team like this. However, we're going to talk about it later in the episode, but it was a few things I think Minnesota did that they definitely won't do next game. But I got to give Dallas their respect, bro. Dallas, they locked in, they played defense, and it was a big game, Moo. What you think about it? We all watched it. By the way, we watched the game together, bro. So we
Yeah.
watched the games.
Yeah.
We watched the games. We watched every game together. So
Except
what you
Moo,
think
he
about it?
left to go brush his hair.
Yeah, Moo
ways.
be cracking egg yolks in his head, bro. Then be
Yeah,
brushing
man.
his hair down. I already know. I
He
already
got that little BBL.
A
wave.
brush on set is crazy,
A
bro.
brush on set.
We ain't even got hair and makeup yet.
We ain't got hair and makeup, and he
Damn,
got his
bro.
own hair and makeup. That's
Okay,
crazy.
then.
I
My
wanna-
bad, bro.
I want to
Jersey,
see
stand up.
what was from your predictions of what you thought the series was going to be like to what the first game actually was. What do you think was the differences, and what do you think is going to continue throughout the series?
So I really think that Luka is going. He's changing the series already. And then this the other part. Ant-Man made Kyrie mad.
He did, bro.
He woke him up.
He did.
Like Kyrie was saying, he was at home chilling with his family, and somebody shot through the window.
Yep. If we gonna say it, hold on, let me get it from the top, man. So Charles Barkley talked at halftime and said that he believed that Ant may have woke Kyrie up. Kyrie scored 24 points in the first half. Usually he chills in the first half, he's relaxed, but after the game, he went to it a little bit more. Chuck asked Kyrie, did it motivate him at all? And Kyrie said, yeah, absolutely. I was at home with my family, and hearing AE say he had me kind of motivated me, and that's why I was a lot more aggressive in the first half. Did he mess up by that?
No, he ain't mess up.
Okay.
Man.
I ain't saying he did. I'm just asking a question.
I'm glad at what he did.
Okay.
As a competitor,
That's a fact.
I'm all with what AE doing, man, because he getting himself going. That's that KG attitude. That same Minnesota 20 years ago, what KG brought to the team. That passion, that love for the game. Here it is. You got Anthony Edwards, 22 years old.
Yeah.
He's in the finals against. First of all, they just beat the champions.
Which is crazy. They won 3 games in Denver, bro.
Which is crazy.
You played in Denver. How hard is it playing in Denver?
Hey, you saw Anthony Edwards tonight. That fourth quarter came. He was still tired, but that's what I'm saying, man. For them to do what they've been doing, and then to hit a team like Dallas who came out tonight, like not hitting threes, but Luka getting to the basket, Kyrie getting to his spots and finishing. Yeah. That's why AE was out of the fourth quarter. He had, 3 points in the second half?
I believe he had 3 points in the second half. I know he was scoreless. He had that 3 on the left wing, which I think was his only bucket. But as you mentioned, he was gassed. He took that defensive assignment to guard Kyrie, and he was gassed, bro. Like
Kyrie said, bring your ass.
Yeah, no, for real. Half the plays, he was in the corner. His hands was on his knees. He was in the corner. He was gassed. Sometimes he couldn't even make it back, so it was tough for him to score.
That's the new phrase, though. Like, you see the governor. Yeah. In the letter, the governor put, bring your ass. So we ain't saying come on no more.
Bring your ass.
No, man.
Bring your ass.
Come on. We can't say, I don't
what you think
that's
about?
Minnesota.
What you think about, man?
I'm not saying that one. That's for Minnesota to say.
You from Jersey, bro. Did AE wake up a beast, bro? Is that Jersey and Kyrie coming out?
Man,
I like how you move up. I like how you tell him, Mo. Tell him, Mo.
The Jersey and Kyrie come out every game.
Okay, then.
That's the Jersey hoops. Like, it's talking shit and standing up to standing on what you talking.
So Dallas really standing on business.
Hey, man, they looking like it. And we got to talk about this, right?
Jersey.
Minnesota's defense has been crazy the entire season and postseason.
Yeah.
But they played drop coverage.
That was
damn
stupid.
near the entire game. And I feel like they did make adjustments, but the adjustments were so late, it was kind of already out of pocket.
Because
the times that they did blitz Luka, it worked.
So I think they got to start off. I think they got to start off the game with a blitz.
Yep.
They got to get the ball out of Luka's hands, and they got to put it in the big's hands and allow the big to make plays at the basket.
Which they tried, and then I think it was Likely he tried to make a play. Actually, it was Gafford. He tried to make a play. Luka gave him the ball. He lost it. He got a turnover. Yeah. That's what happened when they blitzed.
So
right.
that's the thing. If Dallas wants to have Luka to be effective, he's going to have to either do a screen with a shorter person, or he's going to have to get into ISO game, because Minnesota did a good job at one point of pressuring him, making him pass the ball out of the pick and roll. So they got to continue to do that. I think that if they start the game with that, it won't allow Luka to get hot.
So from the first half and the second half, what was the major key differences of what you saw, what you noticed, both teams?
He was tired.
Yeah,
he
was
didn't
definitely
score.
tired in that
He wasn't aggressive. I need Gobert to dominate when he gets the ball.
It was hard to watch, bro.
When he gets the ball free throw and down to the paint, to the basket, I need him to attack the basket more.
But I think we asking him to do something that he's never done.
I understand.
And he's been in the league for what, 12 years?
He hit a fadeaway, nigga. He ain't never done that.
Nigga, when he hit that fadeaway, his own bench did like this, nigga.
They was in shock.
Bro, look, look, for all my Minnesota fans out there, bro, all my Minneapolis people out there, bro, hey, take this with a grain of salt. Take it how you want. I've never seen a player that well defensively that was this bad on all. This nigga is literally not there, bro. He just in the way. It's times where AE trying to get a good look.
Space.
And then nigga Rudy is just dead. Bro, it's nasty. Like his ability to not score on offense is nasty. Like, put back dunks and lobs is the only way this nigga get a bucket. Rudy, if you watching this, bro, I'm sorry, bro. But we got to be honest, bro.
But that's why he got Nas Reed.
No, for sure. They
Shout out
got
to
other guys.
Jersey.
It's not his role. I understand that's not Rudy's role. He's a 4-time Defensive Player of the Year for a reason. I'm just thinking, and I don't know if this is just me thinking like out of emotion right now. It's 4 teams left in the playoffs.
Yeah.
Indiana, Boston, and now we got Milwaukee, and we got
Minnesota, Dallas.
Right, Minnesota, Dallas, and we got Boston and Indiana.
Yeah.
I think Rudy Gay might be the worst offensive player in the entire.
Rudy Gay.
Rudy Gay.
Rudy Gay a
That's
fucking
it.
bucket.
No. I'm sorry.
Don't ever disrespect Rudy Gay
Rudy
like
Gay's
that.
a bucket.
Don't
Shout out
do Rudy like
UConn.
that,
Shout
bro.
out
Come on,
UConn.
man.
I think Rudy Gobert might be the worst offensive player left in the NBA. Like, still playing.
No,
Offensive.
I don't think he's the worst offensive player. I just think that the coordination with the moves that he's doing is not there. I think that
Who in the NBA worse than him offensively right now?
I think he just came into the league when offense for most 7'2" centers was something that they didn't want. So it was more so a defensive. It takes longer for centers to reach their prime or get to that offensive state that a guard is
And
because of how they play down
Is
there.
this narrative? Because the same thing you saying, it's a bunch of people on Twitter that say the same stuff about Dwight, and they compare Rudy and
This
Dwight.
nigga averaged 20 plus, bro.
But then they'll say Dwight ain't have post moves. They'll say that
You
don't
said they had post
I did
moves.
tell
That's
Dwight he ain't have post moves.
crazy.
But that's not the point, though,
And
bro.
then-
The
and then
nigga
they'll say-
averaged 20 plus.
But then they'll say it was all off putbacks and lobs, like you just said about Rudy.
Bro,
So
it's
I
not
want
a-
to see
bro,
how much
how
of this
many
Rudy
put-
narrative is narrative
bro.
versus what's really true.
How
From
many
what
putbacks can you get to get fucking 30?
He
Niggas
did-
not getting 15 putbacks in a game,
He
bro.
averaged like 8 offensive rebounds a
I'm
game.
just
though.
saying, though, bro. You not, the nigga probably...
That's already how much. That's like,
Also in Orlando,
that's
a lot of them was
6
getting kicked back
16
out to
points right
JJ.
there.
A lot of them was getting kicked back out to JJ. They was
Yeah.
getting kicked back out to Courtney Lee. They was getting kicked back off to Turkaloo. He wasn't going up with all 8. They had
I
the
was
first
scoring in
small
the
ball
post.
offense.
I was scoring on the block. Rudy not really scoring on the block.
So that's what I want to hear from you. How much of this is narrative? Like, is the media swaying Snipes' opinion?
Nigga, we just watched the game. Y'all niggas acting like we didn't just watch the game, bro. Forget the
Hey,
money.
Rudy got to
game,
get
though.
better on
Bro,
offense.
we all look
But it's
every
too late.
game. We link up here first and we watch the game, bro. I'm not
Why
just
you say
making
it's
this
too
shit
late
up,
though?
bro.
Why you say it's too late?
It's too late. You can't teach no old dog new tricks.
Nah, but
nigga
you,
a vet
you
now,
learned
bro.
how to shoot threes in your
Wow.
when you was 35. When you was
Nah,
35, that's the first time they seen you hitting threes was
That
the
ain't the
Lakers.
first time they see me hit threes when I was with the Lakers. What you
This
talking
first
about?
time they seen you hit threes. They seen you hit a 3.
No,
They never seen you
me
hit threes.
Yes, they did.
When? Until 2020 Lakers. So
might be
you was an
on
old
something.
dog, so Rudy could learn
I
post
wasn't an
moves
old
too.
dog. I just been in the league a long time.
Was you a nigga who couldn't make threes, or was you a person who didn't shoot threes? And
He didn't
wasn't
shoot.
able to shoot
No,
them?
I could shoot threes, but that wasn't my role.
All right, so Mo, what you saying isn't right. If the nigga always knew how to shoot but didn't get a chance to shoot, it's different.
But from
Rudy
us,
could never come in the league and score, bro.
you don't know that.
You right.
You don't know the
You're
behind the
absolutely
scenes.
Rudy probably
a damn offensive specialist.
Cold,
All
bro.
right, so if
No,
we
I'ma
look,
blame
if
the
we
coach
pull up
then,
any
bro.
Rudy
I'ma blame
Gobert
Finch.
highlights from high school, are we going to see him doing anything like Wemby?
No, not like Wemby, but he
Probably
might
gonna
be
see
doing some
him.
half hooks and shit like that.
Okay, so we got to find some. We got to find some.
Hey, send the clips, man. Send the clips of
Please.
Rudy Gobert.
Rudy Gobert
40-point games
in
man.
France, right? Rudy
That's
Gobert
France.
highlights from France. His highlight tape probably crazy.
Come on, man. No way. Rudy Gobert highlight tape is crazy.
Yeah, that's wild. I mean, but you never know. Everybody in the league is
So
crazy,
do you think,
crazy
so,
talent.
So you were saying you can beat me in one-on-one. Can you beat Rudy one-on-one?
Defensive
Hell
player.
yeah, because we said only
Oh
jumpers.
my!
Defensive
Only
player.
jumpers. You think
And
that
he's
nigga
72.
Rudy out here
Fuck
fading
up.
away.
He
with
just
the
hit a
left kick.
fadeaway
He
last
doing a
game.
Bro,
dirty
that nigga
fade.
hit one fadeaway in 20 years. I'm not going for that, bro.
Rudy
Look.
played different in France. He color his hair.
Look,
he
look.
jumping higher.
Put a zoom on that motherfucker.
Ah!
Zoom that motherfucker. Zoom
What you
it.
doing with that?
What you doing with the
For
cue ball?
context, me and Dwight said we playing 1v1 all jump.
Yeah, look at that.
So
Boom.
obviously I'm not guarding dunks and shit
But
like
you
that.
playing one-on-one, don't take away his game because you scared that he gonna
I took
dunk
away
on
yours because I was afraid.
You okay, what about Rudy?
A hoop
I don't want
mix.
no parts of Rudy, bro. He's 7'1".
You should have put a hoop mix, Nick.
Nah, bro. Hey, I'm gonna be honest, Nick. Don't do that, bro. The last thing I want to see is a Rudy Gobert highlight tape, bro. Can we look, Luka? Okay, Luka Magic was a real thing tonight, bro. He took over the fourth quarter, dominated, and I think his offensive splurge at the end of the game won him the game. He was unconscious, bro.
Luka is unbelievable. Like I said the last episode, man. Luka, I apologize because I did not know.
You the real MVP.
Huh? You say he the real
MVP.
He the real.
He might be the real MVP.
But
If
for
you look
real.
at his numbers, he averaged like damn near 34, 9, and 9.
He's doing everything, man, and his step backs, like the move where he like goes to the basket, bump, and then fade on the guard. Hey man, Luka again, man.
What about Luka game is it though?
It's just
You just keep saying
he
he
playing his
cold.
own pace. You can't stop his pace. He's doing everything how he want to do it. He can get to any spot. Like he step back left shooting, and you can't block it because you don't know when he gonna shoot it. When he going right,
Yeah,
he get
bro.
to the basket. He going slow. He bumping you, and because he's a big guard, he getting you up off of him. And if you try to block it, he can make that pass. He
He hit Jaden McDaniels with that, right? The clock was going down. It was late in the fourth quarter. He get Jaden McDaniels. He hit him with the shoulder. Then get the midi to put him up, I think,
Yeah.
4. And then on AE, I think he pump fake, waited for the contact,
and then went left
and still
and
hit.
step back. He waited on him,
Bro,
looked at him, and shot it.
So in your prime, you faced like the Kobe, LeBrons, whatever. If you switched off, if it was a screen, you had to switch on to Luka. How you defending that?
Yeah, D-Poy.
Okay, I'm making
Yeah,
him-
D-Poy. How
okay.
you guarding that?
I'm not letting him get to the left step back. I'm forcing him to drive and finish over me at the rim with his right hand.
What is right?
I think what's impressive about Luka is, I mean, we all know this. I think, shout out to Austin Rivers. He said this today on TV. He was just like, people don't understand how strong he is. Like, he's very
Yeah,
strong.
'cause it don't
He's
look
not
like him.
fast. He's not the
that's-
fastest, but he's just so strong. He know how to get to his spots. And it's damn near automatic when he get to his spots. It's kind of crazy.
And his jump shot is so pure.
Literally, bro.
Ooh, Luka Magic.
Even though Kyrie didn't finish the second half well, he had 24 points in the first half. He had 6 points in the second half. The shit that he was doing in the first half was ridiculous, bro. I
Crazy.
think he had an and-one going right where he fell down and threw the ball off the glass at the same time. I'm watching the game like,
And he's going 100 miles an hour.
bro, I think Kyrie, I mean, I know this is talked about in a lot of Twitter spaces, but I think at this point, it's just he might be undoubtedly like the best finisher we've seen in the NBA.
He is.
He has to be.
But see, it was going back. Let's go back to what we was talking about the last episode.
Yeah,
When I was saying he's the balance to the team.
right.
Remember the first quarter he came out smoking hot, going crazy. Then second half, who came to finish the game out?
Luka came out to finish.
There you go.
Yep.
So it's like he pick and chooses when he needs to step in and be, it's like he's a chameleon for the team.
Yeah.
If they need him to score, he's a scorer. If they need him to sit back and go feed off Luka, then that's what he do. And then he's going to get up the court fast. He's pushing the pace. He's finishing. He's getting and ones. Like, you got to trap both of them guys. And trapping both of them guys all night requires a lot of rotation, which means guys are going to get tired. So, man, shout out to Jason Kidd. First of all, he was my coach in L.A. He's doing an amazing job with this Dallas team. Then he got 2 great point guards. It's going to be tough for Minnesota to win this series,
No, it
but
is.
I think what they got to do is Rudy has to be aggressive, catching the ball out of the pick and roll with A. He got to be aggressive finishing, whether that be going to his left, finishing, going to his right. He's 7'2". He got to go in there and bully everyone, not
bro.
play around, get right to the front of the rim. I don't care. Like the fifth, you know what he need to do?
What?
You know what he need to do?
Please tell me, nigga. I need to know something.
Rudy, this is what you need to do. Go home, dye your hair.
Oh,
go back
come
to
on.
the French Rudy.
Come on, man.
Come on, go back to the French Rudy.
Hey, if that's what he got to do, go ahead and do it, bro.
He got to dye his hair. Think
might
about
have
we
to.
just saw them clips. When he
Yeah.
had his hair dyed, what was he doing?
He was
dunking
hooping.
on folks. He
He
was
was
doing
hooping.
Euro steps. But now he out there. Come on, Rudy.
Go ahead, move my
I was saying the darkness retreat, Rudy. That's just for the defense, but the hair dye, that's for the bonjour. That's
You
for,
right.
That's the fadeaway on them niggas.
Yeah.
That's out of pocket, bro. And
He wrong for that, but I'm gonna go with it.
it's wild, bro. But lastly, about this Dallas Mavericks team, what I love about this team is, bro, I feel like it's a bunch of, I don't want to say castaways, but it's a lot of people who was kind of written off, right? Like
Yeah.
PJ, he had his problems. He was over there in Charlotte playing meaningless basketball. Shout out to everybody in Charlotte, bro, but it's nasty over there, bro. I'm keeping you played there, bro. You know, I ain't gonna put you on the spot. Yo, Charlotte fans still love you, bro. I'm gonna speak for
I
you.
love Charlotte.
Charlotte was nasty, bro. Not to mention,
Charlotte.
Dante Exum was out of the league for a while.
He was.
He came
was.
back. Now he on Dallas. He damn near revamping his career. He playing good minutes
Inspiration,
over there
man.
throughout the rest of the season.
Inspiration.
Right? And don't forget Kyrie Irving. Kyrie Irving went through a crazy
scrutiny on all levels. Lost a big shoe deal. The media just going crazy on him. Everybody's trying to, really just get him banned from the NBA, all because he had his own opinion.
That's it.
And he stood on business.
Yep.
That's the stand on business team.
No, for real.
It's for real. That's the stand on business team.
It's literally a group full of like castaways. I mean, likely is a rookie coming in doing this stuff. It's a group of castaways that's making it work. What you think about that, man? Like this roster that they have, a bunch of guys who, I don't want to say they're getting a second chance, but they kind of just like getting a second chance, bro, and they making the most of it.
Like I said, the whole NBA wrote them off at one point.
Low
the
key.
media.
Yeah.
And
They even low key wrote off last year Luka and Kyrie working because they didn't make the
They
playoffs.
did. That's why they standing on business.
Yeah, so I think like now after a whole year going through all of the media stuff, going through all the pressure, they probably just came together, formed that camaraderie.
Yep.
And they go like how when AE just said, he said, bring your ass. Kyrie said, oh, all right.
I'll pull up.
I'll be at the gym.
Nah,
I'm
man, this
ready.
is amazing, bro. When you look at it, you got 4 teams, which is all players who could win championships. Luka can win his first. Jason Tatum can win his first. Tyrese Halliburton can win his first. And, of course, AE and Cat can win it first. And I was talking to my boy Tim in the back. I'm like, yo, I forgot. Minnesota got 2 number 1 overall picks and a number 4 overall pick.
Yeah.
And Mike Conley. Because, Cat was 1, AE was 1, Mike Conley was 4. They got a lot of talent over there, man. But that was not the only series that went down.
It's crazy. Nobody's talking about.
Come on, man.
Nobody's talking about the Celtics, man. And again, it's just the same thing I was saying about Luka.
Yeah.
I have to say this about the Celtics as a team.
Yeah.
I'm sorry. We ain't been giving y'all enough credit.
That's a fact.
Because this team is rolling on all cylinders. I know they almost slipped up and lost this first game against Indiana, and they better beware because they've lost every game too in this whole playoff.
Wow, that's a good stat.
tournament.
I ain't know that.
They've lost every game too. So I need these guys to win this game because if not, Indiana going back home, knowing that they already got a game, it's going to be crazy in Indiana. When the last time they got this far?
I don't know. Reggie. Nah. Victor Oladipo maybe. Them runs against Miami, I think that was like second round, but that's it.
That's what I'm saying. You talking about Eastern Conference got a
Paul
chance.
George, I think Miami.
Danny Granger.
When Paul George dunked on.
They went to the Eastern Conference Finals.
That was Eastern Conference Finals that year with Paul George.
Okay.
When he dunked on Birdman and he got that crazy dunk. And
So
Bron
they got
him
that
up.
same type of vibe, but just think now you have social media. So all this stuff that's going on is just making all this more intense because the gameplay, even the songs that they playing during before the timeouts, it got me hyped, because I'm like, man, I want to see more action.
What song was your favorite song?
Tonight?
Yeah.
So, all right. It was the last game with with Dallas and Minnesota. Yeah. Luka had just scored 9 straight. He did a 9-0 run on his own.
On his own, bro.
And so the commentator or whoever said, Luka just goes on his 9-0 run. Then they played the Lil Wayne straight off the block with it. Yeah, that song right there. And so they had Luka doing a move straight off the block. And then he shot a shot. I was like, yo, this is crazy. Shout out to who? What are they? Was that the video guy, the producer?
Guys,
Whoever that
Definitely
is from
producers.
TNT. Hey, man, listen, y'all doing y'all thug thizzle. That was nice.
No, for
That's
sure.
fire.
Man, Boston beat Indiana, as we mentioned, 133-128 in a shocking overtime win. Tyrese Halliburton, unfortunately, had a late game turnover with about 27 seconds left that changed the game. I feel like, was that a must-win in Indiana? For Indiana, I'm sorry. Was that a must-win for them? You had it right there, 27 seconds left.
Well, they should have won the game, but anything can happen.
Yeah.
And Boston has been playing unbelievable basketball. But again, this Indiana team is really good, bro.
Yeah, no, they are. I think they're the number one scoring team against the number one defensive team in the NBA. That's what this matchup is. I think the Pacers average like 120-something points. So they're the number one scoring team in the entire NBA for the whole season. And I believe that Boston Celtics has the number one defense.
Is Porzingis coming back?
Porzingis is supposed to be back, I think, Game 4.
Game 4?
Game 4.
They might need Porzingis for this series.
That would be tough. Because, I mean, hey, man, let me tell y'all something right now, bro. I'm the biggest Tyrese Halliburton fan outside of people who live in Indiana, bro. The shots that he was making.
It's crazy.
Man, the deep threes he was hitting was crazy. Like,
and he got an awkward jump shot.
It's
but
so
like,
awkward, bro.
Once he get, man.
I think he had like, what, 26-11 or 25-11 or something like that. Like, it wasn't crazy.
They said it's the prettiest, ugliest shot.
Jump shot.
Because when you actually look at the way it looks, it's just like it just looked like it's pushed weird, but the mechanics are perfect though.
When I saw you shooting, that's how your shot looked.
All right, that's out of pocket, bro. Like, stop.
He might have copied his shot from Tyrese.
I think he copied. No,
hey,
because
go
you
YouTube,
did.
Man, put in Sniper
You
Jones,
just
bro.
said
You
it. You just said that.
Stop,
What did he
bro.
just say, Moo? He
Man.
said he's the biggest Tyrese Halliburton fan outside of
Bro,
Indiana.
I've been hooping my whole life, bro. Tyrese just came in the league not too long ago, bro.
You just came in the league not too long ago.
But no, the shit he was hitting, the shots that he was making was insane. So, like,
Yeah.
I feel like as long as they got Tyrese, man, they got a chance. And you got guys like TJ McConnell, of course, playing great. This team has a chance. I feel like a lot of people writing off Indiana, but I think Game 1 should show y'all that, you know, they capable of getting
Everybody is writing off the whole Eastern Conference.
That's what I was about to ask. If the Celtics win,
The Celtics
'cause
got
the
a
Celtics
chance
been
to
going
win
every
too.
freaking year.
They got the number one defense. They've been playing great at home. They haven't lost that many games. I don't think they've lost that many games at home this year.
Not to mention, they might have the best. In my opinion, I think they have the best roster in the league, bro. That roster is crazy. Like, first of all, like in that game, Jason Tatum had 36 points, 12 rebounds. Meanwhile, Drew Holiday had 28, 8, and 7. That's not even to mention Jaylen Brown's 26.
I got something
Like
to
this,
mention.
and I didn't mention Porzingis or Derek White. And by the way, Derek White and Drew Holiday both made second team all defense.
And peep this.
Like, bro, they are cold. When you got defenders that can score 28 points and be second team all defense.
And remember the trade and Drew Holiday? I forgot who said it, but they said the Celtics won.
Yes.
Yeah. This shit crazy. The Bucks is out and the Celtics is in the damn Eastern Conference.
Yeah, because I think, Dwight, you've been the focal point of an offense in Orlando. Then you had to go to another place in LA and figure it out. Would you agree that inserting Damian Lillard is a lot harder than inserting a Drew Holiday?
Yeah.
From the roles that they have,
because,
you know what I'm saying? I think that's why
Damian Lillard is one of those primary scorers. You have Drew, who's not the primary scorer on the team. Every team he's been on, he's played with someone who was that main scorer, and he was able to complement them in any type of role.
Yeah.
Even in Philly. Think about how good he was playing in Philly, how valuable he was to Philly, and then they just traded him. He was an all-star the year
that was weird when it happened, bro. That was his first, that was the only all-star year, right?
And that's what I'm saying. Like, he's always been undervalued as a point guard. He's a big point guard. He plays defense. He can shoot the three. He can post up. They have a really good team, and one player that's really stepped up since the absence of Porzingis is Al Horford.
For sure.
He's been playing unbelievable basketball. His defense has been great. He's picking up on defense. He's pressuring the ball. Offense, he's attacking the basket. He started out the game great.
He can guard the perimeter now too. Like sometimes on those switches, he do a
He's
way
doing a
better
hell of a
job.
job.
To be an older player, people gotta remember he's been in the league for a while.
Y'all gotta stop
38.
talking about some older players.
No,
can't
you just said
move
something
on
about
defense.
older players.
it's
You said you can't
basketball
teach
year.
an old
I know I
dog new
did,
tricks.
but
Facts, bro.
I
Yeah.
did.
And
Get
you
his
see
ass,
Al
bro. Yeah, he
Horford.
try-
You see Al Horford is learning new tricks
No, he been know how to play defense
on the perimeter.
On the perimeter, it's crazy,
Yeah,
though.
but it was back. Perimeter defense back then was different than now.
Yeah.
He
It's more advanced
evolved.
now.
He changed with the times.
what do
Shout out to Tito Horford.
What do y'all think though? Moo, I mentioned Drew Holiday and Derek White both made second team All NBA, and it's not even to mention Jaylen Brown.
Defense?
Yeah, second defensive team. My bad. Defensive second team All NBA, and I ain't even mention Jaylen Brown, who's just as good defensively. Like that's insane to come from your backcourt or just two main guys on
Yeah.
the team.
It's been a lot of crazy shit with the all defensive teams.
Yeah, bro.
Because the first team is all big men.
Which is
All
wild.
big man. And shout out to Wimby. Shout out to Wimby.
out to
the
Wemby.
first
Shout
rookie
out to
ever.
Wimby, the first rookie ever to receive the award of the first team All Defense.
He
That's
deserved
amazing.
it though, bro. I mean,
He
that was our
deserved
pick
it.
for
That was our
Defensive
pick.
Player of the Year.
That was our pick for
Yes, sir.
Defensive Player of the Year.
Yes, sir.
We told y'all that.
But
Damn near 4 blocks a game, bro.
remember
it's crazy.
what we said, like, when they usually put the defensive player of the year and they like how they gonna do it with first team, second
Yeah.
team. You was saying like when Tyson Chandler
Yeah.
won the defensive, but he
And
was on the
Marc
third
Gasol.
team and the Marc Gasol. So you see what they did with this
They
one. They
make
said,
sure
fuck
that-
it,
yeah.
put all the bigs
Yup,
on that mother.
yup.
And what's his name got mad about it?
Who Gil got mad about it?
Gilbert. He
Gil got
said
mad.
that
Run a clip, nigga. What do you say?
he said something about all big men shouldn't be on the list.
Hey
They
man,
don't
shout out
play
to Gil,
defense.
man. Let me see what Gil said about the list, man. Gil was funny.
Let it be known, Gil. The easiest job on defense is to sit back there and just wait for the guard to get there to block the shot. Right?
do White face
Getting
right
somebody
now, bro.
up full court,
He changed
trying to
it.
keep them from there. Like the guard has more responsibility defensively, right? So the fact that you got 5 big men as all first team, y'all are lazy now. You know, the Shays, the Lukas, the Kyries, shit, whoever got to guard LeBron, whoever got to guard Tatum, Booker, KD, Curry. Like, think about all the people that got to guard these people, right? You just got to be great on 3 people that whole season, right? So if you're on the East or you're on the...
That's not true.
Okay. So what's your thoughts on that?
The big's job is to control the whole defense. Their job is to clean up everyone's mistakes. So it's not just one-sided, you know, where the guards are doing all the work and the bigs are just blocking the shots and rebound. We're the one telling the bigs where to go. I mean, the guards where to go, where to be on the screens. We're telling everybody else where to be. We're the voice that everybody hears. So it's not just some easy job to do because we're sprinting the floor. We have to look around to see where everybody at, make sure we're up on the screen. We got to make sure we're talking, make sure we know all the coverages, make sure we're trapping, make sure we're running back to the paint to kick everybody out.
Right.
All these different things that we have to do as centers. Obviously, we're not chasing somebody around the perimeter.
And I remember a lot of guards. Stan talked about this. Matt Barnes and a few other guards you played with. They said when y'all had one of the best defenses in the league,
They funnel.
it actually made their jobs on defense easier. 'Cause
Yeah.
they were just funneling.
Because they was able to get up in pressure. So, you know, now when you're able to get up in pressure because you know you got somebody behind you on defense that's helping you when your man drives, that's telling you to get up and force them right, force them left. You know, we got to be able to see things from our position before they happen. We're watching the pick and roll come up, so we're the ones saying pick left, pick right. We're seeing how the guards have to come off. Imagine all us bigs having to check the guard coming off full speed at us and having to keep them in front of us, and then because they're coming downhill.
Yeah.
It's just like imagine Russell Westbrook getting a full head of steam coming to the basket, and you got to try to stop it as a big. That's pretty.
And I think that's a skill too, right? You got somebody coming at you full speed with a 40-inch vertical, and now your place is to figure out how to time this, not foul, You know what I'm saying? Get a stop or a block.
Yeah.
I see it. I get both sides. I
And
think
they coming downhill at
Yeah,
you.
right. So they got an advantage. I think all 5 being bigs is kind of crazy. I agree with Gil that it got to be some guards that need more respect in the first team.
I'm gonna name the second team. Is all defensive? Do they do third team for that too?
I don't believe.
It's just first and second, right?
It's first and second.
So the second team is Alex Caruso, Jalen Suggs, Derek White, Jaden McDaniels, and Drew Holiday.
First off, shout out to Jalen Suggs, man, because Jalen Suggs plays over in Orlando, and I feel like that Orlando team is pretty good. And the fact that they were able to give him that award to be on second team is very, very, like, he deserves that.
That speaks volumes of his defense, though.
Nah, he plays great defense.
He plays great defense. And then the team this year, this been the most exciting year that the Magic have had in a while.
Yeah.
And he's been leading the cause on the defensive end. He's bringing the energy. His effort is there every single night. He wants to guard the best perimeter player. And he's also getting rebounds.
I rock with Jalen Suggs, man.
Yeah, he's a tough player.
So how do you feel overall about all bigs making it?
I love it.
Of course you love it, though, bro. But you don't think no guards deserve to be first team, bro.
But come on, man, so no bigs don't deserve it?
For sure.
Man. Every year,
bro,
every year it's always been about guards.
They disrespected.
Yes, it is.
They disrespect
No,
the
I'm not
bigs at one
talking about.
point.
I'm not talking about for the award. I'm talking about in general when it comes to basketball.
Because All-Star, remember they took out, they changed it to positionless.
They took centers
when it was
out of
3
basketball.
forwards, and then it
So
fucked
it's
up a
just
lot
like
of
they
centers.
saying we don't even want y'all no more. But now they coming back. You got all these great centers that are rising. You got defensive centers. You got offensive centers. You got 6-man of the year centers. You know what I'm saying? You got the game
Centers
is
is coming back.
Centers is coming back, man. I used
back.
to have a center for basketball, man, for centers. A center for centers, man.
No, it's definitely centers.
Man, put it up there. Nick, they think I'm go to centers for centers. You know what I'm saying?
What that
YouTube,
mean, though?
centers
I think
for
it was
centers.
a center for all centers, right?
Yeah, it was a center for
I had to break that
centers.
down. That was a bar. I had to break it down. It was a center for all the centers.
A center for centers. Dwight
I think that's
Howard.
where Davis went to. Davis said he went to one of your camps before and he left ring.
Nah, he went. He
a liar.
wasn't no center.
He's like, Davis said he went to one of your camps. Shout out my dog Davis, bro. Davis said he went to one of your camps and left ranked.
He was ranked.
Man, that nigga wasn't ranked, man.
We coming back, man.
What's going on? What was a tribute to all the centers?
Man, listen, man. See?
Oh, you started this after this. Oh, shoot.
I'm Dwight Howard. This year,
Come on,
centers have
man.
been left off the All-Star ballot, leaving dozens of centers just like me, feeling alone and scared.
Oh, shoot.
Thankfully, there's a way you
Was
can
this
help.
a campaign to get centers back in the league?
Center. For centers, we give centers the love and care they need,
That's out of pocket.
and we retrain them as point guards, ready to
We
become
train
productive
as
members
point
of the
guards.
NBA.
Bro, what was this made?
They learn how to dribble, how to make a layup without dunking,
Oh,
How to
Rudy
shoot
need to
from
go to the
three.
center.
Yeah.
and how to wear those tiny sneakers.
Shout out Adidas.
Shout out Adidas.
Shout out Adidas.
Please
man.
say you'll be the angel for the center who is suffering right now. Call the number on your screen.
Oh, shoot.
Now this is what year was this, bro?
I was with the Magic.
That's hilarious.
So centers is really coming back.
Now,
though.
so tell
me
All
centers is
on the-
coming back.
Look at
man,
the
let's
MVPs,
go.
right? The last few MVPs been big.
Center.
Even if you're not a center, you've been a big. Cause I don't
Think
count
about
Giannis as a center, but he's a big. He plays like a big.
He's played center in the NBA. So think about this. The last 3-4 years, who won the MVP?
Centers.
What position?
Centers.
Okay, who won the Defensive Player of the Year?
Center.
Who won the 6-man of the year?
Center.
A center.
Nas Reed been playing center. his
Nas
whole
He plays
life.
forward, but he
played
played
his
center,
whole
but
life.
he played like a
played
forward.
center his
He played
whole
like a wing.
life.
He played like a wing though, but yeah, you right.
Karl Anthony Towns, the center, ain't he?
Yeah.
And he won the Justice Award. See,
Well,
centers is coming back. We doing everything.
Technically
We in
he
the
a forward.
streets.
Technically
Every
a forward
award is
because
center.
Gobert the center, but I get it though. It's big.
That's because this is a big ass team. They gotta put.
Like,
man.
like all these dudes, I just say bigs though, because like it's so interchangeable, like a 2 and a 3. But I'm
Alright,
still
so-
with you though. I'm just saying,
So
like
going back to Gilbert.
They just say guards.
So going back to Gilbert, then we gotta say it's not all centers because Anthony Davis really a power forward.
Thank you.
all right.
But come
It's
on
all
now.
bigs though. Shout out to the bigs, bro. Shout out to the bigs. And then we got all NBA, right? So NBA put out their list for all NBA teams. Third team, right? Devin Booker, Steph Curry, Tyrese Halliburton, LeBron James, and DeMontis Sabonis. Okay? Second team All-NBA was Jalen Brunson, Anthony Davis, Kevin Durant, and Edwards, and Kawhi Leonard. And first team, Giannis Antetokounmpo, Luka Doncic, SGA, Nikola Jokic, and Jason Tatum. First off, was there any snubs and should anybody be mixed around? I got somebody. I know you have somebody. We both agree on the same person.
I think Kawhi and LeBron should switch for second and third team.
100%.
Yeah, and then you could easily even kind of mix in and say like, for real, the top 8 people from the first and second team could have been MVP this year.
Yeah, like this MVP was so tough, bro.
This
I feel like
the
it
toughest
could have went
race.
so many ways.
Yeah.
Like Jokic deserved it, obviously.
He deserved it.
But
And I
I
don't
mean-
want people to think people
And remember, you had to play 65 games to even be
counted, yeah.
right because there's no Joel Embiid, right?
Joel could have got it. At
Joel
some
would have probably
point, he
been
was
first team
number
because he was
one,
damn near MVP before
so
he got
then what
hurt.
position is that?
Center.
I don't think Donovan Mitchell was able to make the list because he
Because
was
he's not
hurt.
a center.
This center shit is crazy, bro.
It is
Well,
crazy.
you gotta
but
have
we
my
coming
back, bro. What's
around.
going on?
Moo, no, that's why he cut his hair.
What the hell?
He cut his hair.
Snipe played center too.
That's
Snipe
crazy.
did not play center.
Oh, he did play center for football.
That's crazy.
He was a center.
That's crazy. That's
Snipe
crazy.
played center in 4th grade.
Fourth grade
He
center,
thought he was
bro.
gonna be tall.
I was never tall, bro. I was
That's
never
why you played center for football, not for
I
basketball.
never played football either, bro.
That's a lie. You look like Barry
He
Sanders.
played center
Bro,
for volleyball.
I'm always told I play football, and I never play football. They used to try to get me to play all the time.
No way.
I was
you
never
play
good with
football.
like getting hit and shit like that.
So you
bro.
played
Like,
center for soccer.
I never played soccer before.
So you just got shoes and
I hooped, I boxed a little bit, but that was it.
you was a boxer?
I boxed a little bit.
So you was a lefty? So you was southpaw?
Southpaw, yeah.
For real?
I'm dead ass.
Philly shell defense?
I still got my gloves in the trunk
So
right
listen,
now.
we gotta
You
set up.
still got gloves in
All
the
right,
trunk?
1-on-1
Nigga,
with
I
Dwight.
got gloves and hand wrap in the trunk. I still go to the gym.
1-on-1 with Dwight.
real?
Yeah.
1-on-1 with Dwight in a fight with me.
Now hold on. You gotta beat UD first. But UD talking crazy, man.
He is
You know what I'm
talking
saying?
crazy.
UD talking crazy. I heard UD say he'll whoop you, bro. He ain't even blink.
He did blink. He was like, man. But no, man, I ain't got no problem with UD.
Shout out
man.
UD, man. Shout out UD and
But
Mike, man.
Moo just said you and him in the ring.
He ignored it.
You ignored it.
Because that was some bullshit,
Moo
man.
is a black green belt.
A black green belt. What the hell is that? What is a black green belt?
See, first of all, that's because he
A,
done,
a green belt, he spray painted black.
nah, he done got the black belt so many times they had to like change the color. For real, he got like 9-degree black belt and what is it?
Black belts don't
You
help
gotta
on
be like
boxing,
60
man.
years old to be 9th degree.
He damn near Miyagi, ain't he? That nigga-
I'm telling you,
I'm
Moo,
3rd degree black belt though, but I
See?
box too though.
and he boss. I
Moo
seen
don't,
Moo
Moo don't box, man. This nigga Moo don't box, bro. You probably do shit. I don't know.
He
Yeah,
used to
let's do the
box.
fight.
Set the fight up. Let's do it.
Set the fight up.
He got 9. He got 9 belts. Oh, he had
From Macy's, nigga? What
No, ooh, he said from
Nah,
Macy's.
No, I'm saying, like, what type of belts
I
we
would-
talking about? The
I would
H&M
snipe-
belts, like the,
I
or
would-
the old
no.
belt. You remember when
I would-
Hollister had the belts? You just
No,
I
he
want
talking
Snipe
about
to
real
think.
like.
I want Snipe to think this
I'm
so he
just
can
saying.
underestimate me. So when
I
we get
seen
in the
Moo.
ring,
Now, hey, look, this ain't gonna be no Ryan Garcia situation. I don't underestimate nobody. Bro.
I seen
you
Moo-
already underestimated.
I'm
You
just
talking
trolling,
about
bro.
what's
I
the
just be talking
belts? You
shit.
talking about did he box? What you mean?
I'm just talking shit.
I want to see it. Set it up.
Yeah, set it up, man. If y'all want to see it, hey, you know what?
You gonna have
How
a
many,
long.
how many subs we at right now, Dwight? You know how many subs the channel got right now? 125?
125.
200K, man. Me and Moo getting in the ring.
200K,
Listen.
you and Moo getting the ring.
200K, me and Moo getting in the ring.
Ooh,
Listen,
Lord.
Dwight got a
You
gym.
recorded.
Dwight got a gym and shit, and he got 2 sets of gloves.
I got my
Look,
own.
It's gonna be a
No,
night.
don't put that on me,
Hold
no.
up.
I
It's
got
gonna
my
be a
own.
long night for Snipe because he gonna get his ass whooped in the 1-on-1. Then he gonna get his ass whooped
Hey,
in
man.
the ring.
Hey, look. He got to borrow gloves, man. This nigga not a fighter, bro.
Oh, I got gloves. I got 10 pairs
He
of
said
gloves.
these are his gloves. These is
Oh, that's
mitts.
right.
He said, I'm telling you.
Hey, 200K.
200K
we setting it
follows.
up. We setting it
200K
up, man.
follows. Moo, Snipe in the ring. Snipe said he got the Philly shell defense.
That Philly shell is crazy.
Philly shell is crazy. Moo said he got the fast.
I
hands.
never said I had a Philly shell. I never said that. Hey, man, I think it's sad to say, man, it's the end of an era, Moo. NBA reportedly finalizes a blockbuster media deal for $2.6 billion with NBC, which will cut ties with 40-year right holder TNT, which a lot of people believe that will be the end of one of the best shows that TNT's ever had, right?
Yeah, how you feel
I think
about
so.
that, Dwight?
I remember as a kid, the Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday. Is it Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday? Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday. Dude, the NBA is in the house on TBS and TNT. I said Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday. That was the commercial, man. That really like hyped me up to be like, man, one day I might have a chance to be playing on TNT and them talking about me at the game. So, man, shout out to the whole crew for keeping us entertained. Hopefully the new deal will allow for, you guys to be back in some sort.
Definitely.
You've inspired a whole list of athletes to be themselves, and when it's time to get on the tube, a lot of times we get nervous, but from watching you guys and seeing the growth over the years, so shout out to you guys, and hopefully, it's not the last time we see the crew together from TNT.
Nah, for sure, man. I had a show on Bleacher Report in New York. It was called Did You Cop? And it was dope because that was my first time being able to be like in a studio that was like live aired, and I never forget. One episode we didn't tape in New York, we taped in Atlanta, and that is where the inside studio is, right? The inside with TNT. So we got a chance to check out the studio and be like behind the scenes when they did like a live show. And coincidentally, bro, it's probably one of the most viral moments that they've ever had. It was the episode, I don't know if y'all remember, Kenny and Shaq loved to race to the monitor at halftime.
Yes.
This happened to be the episode where Kenny threw Shaq into the Christmas tree. I was there live on set. It was me and my boy Lo. Shout out my boy Lo from Peer to Peer. But, man, it was amazing. I met the guys. It's one of the most, like you said, bro, it's like one of the most classic shows that we have when it comes to basketball. And I don't think they will ever be replaced. What you think, Moo?
Yeah, like that's what everybody wait for after the game, before the game. They want to see Shaq get on Shaq in the Fool.
That was
so
the
you can
one
see
right
Dwight
there.
missing dunks.
He's Shaq in the Fool. Nah, Shaq and JaVale was like damn near about to throw hands for Shaq in the Fool. Like Shaq in the Fool was a big thing.
I thought Bell, well, he was mad for a minute.
Yeah.
What do Kenny do again? The show when Kenny get on the board and analyze the game.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was just so much, man. But that was like some real good memories, man. We all know that all good things must come to an end, and that was a really great show.
If it end, we make it above the rim, the new inside the NBA.
Yeah.
Hey man,
we missing Dre.
Yeah, facts.
Dre.
Yeah, we need to hit up Dre. That'll
Dre.
be the squad right there.
That'll be the squad right there.
Hey, man,
So you'll be Ernie.
Yeah, that's
I'll be Ernie.
the black Ernie
Y'all about to be
Smith.
the black Ernie.
Dre already like Charles Barkley. He's
Facts.
just taller.
So he Charles Barkley.
You gotta be Shaq, bro. And he Kenny. There we go. Hey man.
Yeah, it's crazy because I'm bow-legged. Wait, Kenny, what Kenny is?
Wow.
What Kenny is? Is he bow-legged or
Wow. And Moo just cut his hair. You know what that means? He going ball next.
Nah, if I go bald, it's
Kenny.
over.
Go cut his head one more time,
Yeah,
bro. Cut
you
your head one more
Kenny.
time, man. But nah, man. Shout out to them boys, man. Also, Moo, which I thought was crazy. Some new analytics came out. The NBA playoffs are down 11% from last year. This NBA TV contract is getting signed. It's going to be the worst sports rights deal in history. A lot of people are equating the views being down 11% to no KD, no Bron, no Steph. Do y'all think that's true, or you think it's just I don't know. There is a lot of new players.
Now,
if you haven't been watching the NBA, you probably don't know how good Minnesota is. You probably don't know how good OKC is.
You know what I think it is? It's just the players that everyone has watched has been great for so long. They can't equate other players in that category yet. So a lot of our peers and people that, watch the games, they've been used to D-Wade, LeBron, Melo, Book, KD, all this era players, all this whole era. So now here it is. Now we have these new era players that are coming up.
Tyrese Halliburton.
And people are like, man, it's just like cognitive dissonance. We don't want to believe that there's some newness coming. Everybody's just focused on a lot of the older players. So the ratings might be down, but guess what? Ratings are up because of that.
What's that?
The women's.
Yeah, shout out to WNBA, man.
Yeah.
Because I definitely been watching the Fever for sure. I've been watching Aces. You know, I'm trying to go to some games actually.
They gotta
But
hit some
them
dreams.
tickets looking a little crazy though now.
That's good, man.
No, shout out to them. You know what I'm saying?
I think that they really
Everybody ain't
deserve
living
it
like
because.
Dwight, though. You know what I'm saying? Yeah,
What
bro.
you mean?
So
all of
tickets
us.
two bands.
You got it.
The hell if I do? Moo, you got it?
I got it.
Okay.
Shout
I'm
out
the only nigga out here ain't got it. I'm the only nigga that ain't got it. Tim, you got it too?
Jersey
Damn, Tim
stand.
got it. Nick got it. You got it? I'm the only nigga in here without it. Everybody
I
say
don't
yeah,
got two
man.
bands to go watch the girls play though. But look, let me get back to some shit.
What the fuck?
I'm not putting that two bands to watch girls play.
Okay.
Dang,
Shit.
I am.
I like girls basketball, but
So you ain't spending no two
I
bands
want to
for
see
a
some
game.
dunks though. You feel me?
That ain't what I want to see if I'm watching the girl game just to see some dunk.
On me
Because
though.
when you dunk, that's when they
I'ma
jump.
Pay,
You feel me?
I'm gonna pay to watch Caitlin. I'm gonna pay to watch
You
Sabrina.
get what I mean?
I'll pay to watch Sabrina. I'll pay to watch Kelsey. It's a few of them out there. I'll pay to watch.
When
so
they
I'm gonna be
dunk,
honest.
that's when they jump.
Yeah.
But let me tell you something.
Man, ain't nobody. You really want to see that though? Just that's gonna make you watch women's basketball more.
Dunking?
Them
Or the
dunking.
jumping?
Duncan ain't not like they're extremely skilled though, bro. Like I always tell people this. I think that's why a lot of players from overseas come to the NBA and they're so skilled. When you can't depend on athleticism, you have to be skilled. Because I believe when you're athletic, you can skip skill because you're athletic, right? You might not need a left hand if you can fucking just dunk whenever you want to, right? You might not need the proper footwork if you're just a physical specimen. Like it's just true. Like I don't even think that's like negotiable. When you watch women play, it's dudes in the NBA. I ain't gonna say no names. NBA Twitter do a great job, but I truly do believe it's dudes in the NBA with no left hand. I'm telling you, I seen it. You know it. When that scout report come, force him left, he's not using it.
All right, so then you
Majority of women?
You one of them people who are saying that Brittany Griner would beat DeMarcus Cousins?
No, bro, I ain't out of pocket, bro. I ain't saying
let me
that.
ask you this.
What I'm saying is to find a woman in the WNBA that don't know how to use both hands, that don't have decent footwork, it's a lot harder.
No, it's not. That's not
so?
true. It's the same way. I mean, players go back. They always go back to what is comfortable for them. You know what I'm saying? So it's not saying that they're more talented and more skilled because it's a lot of players are skilled and talented in the NBA too. It's just
Nah, I'm not saying. Hold on. I'm not saying that WNBA players are more skilled than NBA players. I'm saying in order to thrive in the WNBA, you have to be skilled because you don't have that. Because athleticism isn't a big part of the game.
correct, but you just have to have a skill.
Yeah.
One skill, just like the NBA. That's the thing that I'm saying. Like there's a lot of WNBA players who are just known for shooters, and then you have NBA players who are just known for shooters.
Yep.
They're not skilled at the other things, but they're skilled at the art of shooting.
Yeah.
So,
They're great at skill.
Let me get back to the rating part.
Oh shit.
So with the ratings, it's crazy because during the season they were saying the ratings were up,
Yeah.
right? And they were saying the international coverage has been way more, right? Everything was way more. That's the reason they're landing this deal in the first place.
Yeah.
The reason ratings are down in the playoffs, it has to be because the marquee players that everyone knows aren't in there. LeBron, KD, Curry, they're not in the playoffs. So now it's a drop-off.
that's true.
It's a drop-off now. And it's like that for both the music industry. Like you said, it's a changing of the guards. The music industry was down 30% because before this rap beef stuff, Drake is about 36. You feel me? Kendrick was almost retired. J. Cole's later age. All the big names. It has to be a shift. Who are going to be the next? And it's always like that for about 20 years.
Yeah.
Drake came in at 17. When he came in, all them other people, they were all around 17, 19. You came in at 18.
Yeah.
LeBron came in at 18. So now it's time now for change, and people gotta adapt to that.
No, that's a good point. I know you was talking about Penny and NIL deals. Like what's going on with that?
Oh, for change. Another thing about change, like people, college players getting paid.
Yep.
First of all, universities make their money
Off the players.
off the players.
Yeah.
So Penny's saying like some of these players are getting paid more than assistant coaches and stuff like that now. It's like
Not a locker room about to be disrespectful, man. Run these laps, nigga. You run them like that's about to start happening now, bro. You come in.
I mean,
the Penny.
You
It's a
come in
video
making
there.
you come in making 500,000, coach
The
making
next slide.
250.
Play.
Talking to niggas crazy now, bruh.
This NIL thing, I, as a former player, obviously happy that the guys were getting paid for that. But this thing is turned upside down, to be very honest, man. It's major now. It's not small. It is major. Some of these numbers for guys early are okay, but the later it gets and you got to have them, that might jump up 200,000 or 300,000. You start thinking, hey, man, you're not Evan Turner or Andre Iguodala, man. I don't know about that, bro. I mean, it almost becomes a business because now when I start paying you that much money, to me, it was already an expectation. Now it's even a higher expectation because now you're getting a ton of money. You're making more than my assistant coaches.
How is it coaching the guy making that much money?
Is anybody like, shut your broke ass up?
Yeah, I was about to say. I know they talking crazy.
Say that's true.
Hey, they might say it under their breath, seriously though. But no, honestly, it becomes at this point. You can either get that much money and go, I'm going to go all out and show this team why I came here and give them all I have, or you can bail and just say, hey man, I got the money that I wanted. If I'm playing bad, so what? You can't take the money back. You got both ways going right now.
Nah, bro, that's crazy. He actually hitting a good spot.
Yeah.
The money that kids is getting out of like NIL and the bread that they getting to come to these schools is out of pocket. I am happy they getting paid though. For the longest, nobody was getting paid.
So that just shows you right there that they always that has always been something, a capability of this sports and entertainment business that we all live in. If now these players are getting this much money, this is something that could have already happened. This is something that should have been happening. But see, then now you got the other side of the business when you do have these big deals that you get at a young age. Now you're opening yourself up to harsh criticism because you're getting paid for what you do now. So now you're not looked at as an amateur. You're not looked at as, a child anymore. You're looked at as a professional athlete now.
But I remember Brandon Jennings. He went overseas instead of college because he said he needed the money now, right? You went straight to the NBA.
Mm-hmm.
Now that these players getting paid now, does that change your decision of going straight to the NBA?
That's a
or
good
going
question.
to college?
Yeah. Would you go straight to the NBA now, knowing that you can go to college and get bread?
I'm
or
going
go
straight to the NBA.
Okay.
Are y'all serious?
Okay.
What? They giving out 300 M's.
Facts. Yeah.
You talking about going to college? Yes, that's great. I'm glad for the people who went to college.
Ain't changing.
But come on, man. That's not changing what I'm doing. 300 M's.
So that's great. Play this clip with DeMarcus.
It depends on certain situations. It also depends on the talent of the player. And we can use examples. Guys like a Tyler Hansborough, who was, a college legend. I think that type of guy would benefit from that greatly. Because once he gets to this other side, like the NBA, it's not the same thing. You know what I'm saying? So I think a guy like that benefits. But then you have a John Wall. Why the fuck would you stay 4 years?
He got to go league. He got to go to the league.
So I think it's a great option, and I'm happy about it because, one, even the guys that aren't as talented that can go to that next level, they still went through that same grind and sacrifice.
Right.
Them motherfucking feet was hurting just like the next guys.
Facts.
That's facts.
But does it help? But does it save college? It saves college?
College, man. That shit,
I'm just watching college
At this
news.
point, colleges, they're giving their reparations, man. At this point, they've robbed us enough. Let's
That's
just
why
keep
I
it
said
buck.
if they
These
could
ain't
all of
nothing
a
but
sudden do it
reparations, bro.
now.
It's bad.
Man, that shit's sick.
Talent pool
When you
bad
really
right
talk
now.
about it, when you really sit there and dig deep into the shit that they had going on in college and how they treated these athletes, that shit's sick. This ain't nothing but reparations, man. I don't give a fuck about that college.
Payback for some
I
money.
watched how many people, man, I was at Kentucky, and this is no knock to Kentucky, because this is just the time we was in. Man, we having tournaments in fucking Cancun, Mexico.
Cancun.
And there's 3,000 people with a Cousins in Kentucky shirt.
Damn.
But the vendor outside, he just made 60 bands.
Damn.
With my name. But I get in trouble for a free meal?
Facts.
Come on, bro.
Or a drink or anything.
Like what?
Anything.
This nigga just made 60 bands off my name.
So
and I can't get a free meal?
Yeah. He right.
Is it reparation?
Yeah, bro. Like hearing shit like that, man, you gotta pay him, man.
It changes your perception of anything.
They already had the money. They could do more.
Yeah.
They could do more because they've already had this money. These colleges have made so much money off these athletes for a very long time.
Since the beginning.
And
yeah,
like he
come
just said, you
on.
get in trouble. Like I know a player from Jersey. I ain't gonna say the name.
I will say
He got
that.
in trouble for a scandal when he committed because he took $15K.
Yeah.
But now players are allowed to get
Right.
Yeah.
this shit crazy.
Nah, it's out of pocket. But as we mentioned though, I think high school is one thing. You can't get paid in high. That's kind of
In
crazy.
high school?
Yeah, you shouldn't be getting paid in high school. But when they go to
Nah,
college,
not high school.
Yeah, not high school. But when you go to college, even though some players
see,
getting paid in high
the
school,
thing
like a
is
Mikey
this,
Williams
though.
was getting paid like in high school.
The thing is this, like Luka was playing professional ball at 16.
Yep.
So I think if that was the route that the players were taking where they had an opportunity to be professionals at a younger age.
You do kind of have that, like with OTE. You can go to OTE.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying now.
That's new.
I feel like
Yeah, it's
that's why they're doing it because they're trying to get the talent before they actually know, before they know anything really. They're in this stage where they're just getting into high school. They're trying to figure themselves out. You know what I'm saying? That's a great time to actually lay a really good foundation for the kids to try to get them off to the next level. Because if Luka's been playing professional ball since 16, he was a champion at 19, then he came to the NBA and he's killing. Look at his success because he started out as a professional. Now he knows how to handle these certain things. He knows, like when y'all was talking about AE and how he needs like all this media training and stuff like that. Yes, Luka has had, times when he's splurged off on the media, where he's went said some things, but other than that, he's always been like, under control. Just that whole him coming in at playing professional at 16, I think that's made him who he is now.
But when Penny said like now you got players that's talking crazy or something to assistant coach or whatever.
Yeah.
But in the NBA, like Dwight said, you're gonna get way more. You're gonna be 19. So what's the difference?
Yeah.
Now you just putting it on the same. You treating these players as professionals as they are.
Yeah.
It's just gonna make it harder because the kids you're a professional athlete and everything you do will be scrutinized, the good, the bad, and the ugly. And it's starting once you sign over that NIL name, image, likeness. Now your name, your image, and likeness, anyone can speak on it because you've given up the rights.
Yeah.
So speaking of college, you mentioned before like people like DJ Burns and the other guy, Edie.
It's like Edie.
You said that they're college players. You don't see them transitioning to the NBA. Speaking of, he going viral right now. He lost 45 pounds.
That's amazing.
And what he said in the caption? He said, I lost 45 without taking Ozempic and without a BBL.
That's some DJ
but
Burns.
shout out to DJ, man. You know what? That's really good. Not only is it good for him to do that for him to get to the NBA, but it's good for his health in general to lose that much weight. But also it can be a bad thing to lose that much weight that fast as well, especially in 6 weeks. And
he just had a workout with the Lakers.
That's a really good thing. I just the players now, they have an opportunity with science and technology to really take advantage of playing for longevity. You retire when you want to retire. They're making enough money now to where they could afford to get the best of the best. And a lot of guys are cheap when it comes to their health and body for basketball, and that's one thing that should not be taken for granted, and that should be the most important. I would rather you spend your money on getting a good, physician, with a trainer for basketball, dietitian, nutritionist, whatever it may be, than, wasting it on, all the chains and stuff like that.
Yeah, I remember you said on the podcast, they mentioned like LeBron invests like $1 million in his health, and you was like, I do too.
Yeah, that was the point when I was doing that, but that's a lot. It is a lot, and that's a big sacrifice to be able to do that because you're putting so much into your body, and the money that you're spending out, that's like
it's an investment because it's going to lead to you getting a bigger contract.
Yep, that's a fact. And
man, but in my case, I went to Charlotte and got traded.
No contract. Nah, let me stop.
Hey man, you put out a tweet, man, and it kind of went kind of viral. A lot of people thought you were crazy. So you said T-Wolves had the worst lineup in 2022, and now you said they headed to the Western Conference in 2024. And the only difference between the roster in 2022, or at least the starting lineup, is one vet. No D'Angelo Russell. You insert Michael Conley, same group of guys.
That's true. They added a vet.
The comments say proof that one veteran to a team can shift the whole dynamic.
I think Michael Conley might be the most underrated player.
He has been, but he's had max contracts.
When he had the max contract, people was mad. It was like he never made an All-Star game.
Yeah. But see, that's longevity. Like, he came in around the time that I came into the league.
Number 4th overall pick, he came in with KD, Greg Oden. That was the same year they both was at O State that year.
Just think about his longevity. Think about what he's been able to do.
It's 04, bro.
He's just had this consistency about him with hard work.
Was that 04?
05 for him.
05,
yeah,
my bad,
diligence, his work ethic. He's crafty. And the things he's doing off the court, So shout out to Michael Conley for all the efforts that you've had in this game of basketball. It is not going unnoticed. We want to give you your flowers.
So some people said, yeah, y'all keep saying Mike Conley's the difference, but D'Angelo Russell.
What about D'Angelo Russell?
I don't want to say nothing crazy.
They're trying to say that D'Angelo.
No evil
they're trying to say D'Angelo was the problem.
Yeah, that's what they're trying to say.
I can't go with that. He was the problem. It's like a boxing match. Both of y'all are boxers and fighters. Here we go. I mean, we gotta say it. Both of y'all are fighters, so styles make what? Fights. Style makes fights. So. The way that this team plays, they didn't need a point guard like a D'Lo. They needed a point guard or a vet in Mike Conley.
So when everyone was saying the one vet, whatever, what does the vet really do? How does a vet really impact?
The vet is the person that is, all right, so if you look at the Mavericks, I would say Kyrie is probably the vet of the team. And what does he provide for?
Acting like a leader.
What does he provide for them though? The balance. Yeah. He's giving them that other side. That he's also giving them confidence because he's never wavering. He's always
got the experience.
Yeah, he got all these different things are going in his favor. It's the same thing with Minnesota. Like even when he's out, they're dependent on him. They want him to be in the game. They want him to be there because he provides this energy that. Yeah. It can't be described, or it doesn't always add into points in some cases. Yeah. In this case, it doesn't add into a lot of points like a Kyrie's, but because of what he's doing, come on, man, it's making a difference.
So it's one vet. So when it's a lot of vets, like the Warriors.
You got to be young enough to hoop, but I think Brian did a good job by talking about how important Jared Dudley was.
Yeah.
Right? Yeah. That Lakers team. He said Jared Dudley. A lot of people was making fun because at this time people was like, "How Jared Dudley got a job?"
Yeah, how he got on it? Yeah,
right. But Brown was saying what Jared Dudley did for that team, it spoke volumes.
Yes.
He was on that team, so just like
I've been knowing Jared Dudley since high school. Yeah. I'm tripping since high school, man. And he's in high school. He was an unbelievable player. Came to Boston College, was killing in Boston College. Got to the league, and again. Longevity.
So does that vet have to be in the same position as what the star player is?
No.
I mean, Jared Dudley didn't even play.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
He played spot minutes, but for the majority of the playoffs, he didn't even play. He was just a vet. When a guy get out the game and he's mad at the hey young fella, you know what I'm saying?
Just
a lot more basketball left. It was like those type of things, or like game nights, or just like keeping people connected off the court, keeping the chemistry up. But he would be the one that's assembling. Hey, make sure we link tonight. Let's do this together, keeping people together and stuff like that.
Yeah, so you was just on OGs, and that's what they were talking about, how the vets is so important.
Yeah.
So you see how Minnesota shifted with Mike Conley as one vet.
Oh, for sure.
Their whole dynamic, the whole trajectory.
It got a lot to do with them being better since back then too. I mean, Cat is better. Jay McDaniels is a better player. A lot of them eat balls.
All these players getting better,
but you add that with a veteran like Michael Conley, and you get a better team.
You think if you was a vet on a team right now, what team do you think you could be that vet for?
Well, see, that's a hard question to answer. I would have to actually be, in the atmosphere of a team to be able to give you that answer. I can't just go by, watching the team play on TV.
You know what I think you'd be a good vet for? 2 teams come to mind.
You gonna say Atlanta?
No.
Oh, okay.
Teams that I feel like can contend,
Cleveland.
they just need a vet.
One vet, yeah.
OKC.
Okay. I can see that.
Sacramento.
They got vets in Sacramento. They had
Harrison Barnes.
JaVale McGee, Harrison Barnes.
OKC for sure.
Oh, I would say OKC.
Indiana.
Oh, I would say OKC and Indiana, but see, it's hard because these coaches and GMs are going to be like,
they had JaVale over there.
They're going to be like, hey, we got these young guys. They playing good and stuff like that. But they added a vet in Indiana. James Jones. I mean, James Johnson.
James Johnson. James Johnson is over there.
He is over there.
Yeah, he was
OKC really is the spot because I want to say that's what they got Biyombo for. And it really upset me. Okay, I shouldn't say that. Biyombo he's been awesome for teams.
Yeah.
But I just feel like they needed that vet that could probably come in and play 15 minutes. And when they played Dallas was killing them on the boards at the end of the game. But I don't want to sound like I'm trying to give myself a job.
Yeah.
But anyway,
man,
OKC is right. You're right about that.
I think OKC, and I still think it would be nice in Sac. I feel like they just need a little bit more leadership.
You think they need somebody to light the beam?
I do, bro. I do. And I feel like that's a young team. You're a funny dude. I feel like your sense of humor would gel well with that team. They look like they have fun, but they still play the right way. They're well coached. I feel like, you'll be good over there.
And your people's in Sacramento.
Malik Monk.
You know what I'm saying? So, but
Mason
hey, man,
Jones.
12, take us home, baby. Take us home, man.
Y'all just got finished watching the greatest podcast ever where you hear no evil, see no evil, and speak no evil. This is Above the Rim with your boy Dwight Howard. Then I got my boy Snipe, DC, nope.
That's all the
14.
pocket,
Nope. The shoe sniper in the building. He find the best shoes, the ugliest shoes.
And snipe them down.
Snipe them down.
Crazy.
Then we got Jersey Move. Shout out to Jersey Move Stand Up. But this is the greatest podcast ever.
Nigga walked off. Nigga
Walking off is crazy. That's some Jersey stuff.
Hey, 300K. Hey, 300K.
Yeah.
We get 300K subscribers.
Now he switched it up. He
I'm
might
getting-
be
hold on,
scared.
hold on.
Oh.
We get 300K subscribers. I'm getting in the ring with Dwight, man. Subscribe to the channel.
Oh, 300K. But now we in 2 different weight classes. What you in the cruiserweight?
Nah, bro. 300K, I'm getting in Dwight, bro. 200K.
He cruiserweight. I'm super heavyweight. But yo, man, hey, like, comments, hit the subscribe button at the bottom down there. And remember, Minnesota in 7. Peace.
Hey,